In this video, I'm going to tell you about a brand new flashlight from the folks at Olight. It's a very nice little EDC style flashlight with a couple of features I think are pretty cool. I'm talking about the i3T EOS. That's what's coming up next here on Survival on Purpose. Welcome back to Survival on Purpose, your home for information and gear reviews related to camping, survival, and general preparedness for regular folks. My name is Brian. Thanks for joining me. So the folks at Olight were kind enough to send me one of their brand new i3T EOS EDC style flashlights. And this has got a couple of different features that the other ones I've used in the past don't have. Pretty cool stuff. I think you're going to like it. So hopefully the dogs next door will chill out for just a minute. So by the way, it's mosquito season again here, and I forgot to turn on my thermocell and let it poke them out. So if you see one of those things biting, they seem to usually get right up here on my forehead. I don't know why, or right up here. So anyway, let me know if you see them up there, and I'll try to swat them out. I usually find them when I'm editing the videos. I'm like, man, look at that mosquito's right there, and it just stays there, and then finally it'll fly off. So anyway, this is a pretty cool little flashlight. Again, it's an EDC style flashlight. Tell you about the specs of it real quick, and I'm reading them. Yes, I am. Trained professional right here. It is 3.5 inches long by 0.59 inches in diameter. For those of you who are still, well, you know who you are. Using that old metric system, it is 89 millimeters by 15 millimeters in diameter, and it weighs 1.45 ounces or 41 grams, and that weight is with the battery, so that's your actual carry weight. It features a Luxeon TX LED, which I think is how you pronounce it. A very nice clear reflector and clear lens, a two-way pocket clip, so you can clip this thing on a hat if you want to use it for a headlamp, or you can clip it, you know, lens up or lens down in your pocket. And this one's different from the other ones that I'm used to, you know, with a little twist cap. This one has a tail switch button, and allows you to either use momentary on or to click it and have it on. And it has two light levels. It's 0.5 lumens, and it has 180 lumens. The 0.5 lumens is good for 16 hours, and the 180 lumens is good for about 21 hours of total burn time on a single AAA battery. And yeah, this thing just uses one AAA battery, and just fits right in there like a normal battery. So I kind of think that's a good thing. I've got one of their little rechargeable ones, and I like it because it's really, really small, but I also like the ability to change the battery and put a AAA battery in, which are very, very readily available. And that way, you know, if you're somewhere you can't charge it or whatever, you can just carry an extra spare battery with you. By the way, the 180 lumens light is good for about 60 meters of beam distance, and the 5 lumens is good for about 12. You'll see that when it gets dark. Anyway, so let me just tell you how this thing works, and we'll let it get dark, and I'll show you the night shots. So it has a nice, soft tail switch on it, and it has momentary, like I said, or constant on. And the way you switch between the modes is you just push it more than once, right? So if you just soft press it, don't press it all the way, then it comes on to 5 lumens. If you let it off and do the same thing again, momentary press it, it's 180. If you want it to be on constant on, you just click it one time all the way completely, and you can feel it click. It goes on to 5. Click it off and on again, it goes back on to 180. What I think really sets us apart from most of the other like small EDC flashlights is the ability to use that momentary on, because I can just click it on like that and have double without really clicking very much and having to go through a bunch of stuff, and I can hold it on, and when I don't need it, I can turn it off. I think that's a pretty cool feature, and if you don't want to use it, you can just click it on and leave it on. So there's about 2 or 3 things I really like about this light. I think that make it worthwhile checking out. It's 180 lumens in this little bright package, which is really bright. It doesn't really have the standard TIR lens, so this thing's got a little bit better throw to it. It does, you'll see that when it gets dark. I like the having the ability to use a tail switch like that. It kind of helps you a little bit. I like the two-way pocket clip on it. It definitely, by the way, comes off if you don't want to use it. You can pop it right off and pop it right back on. And then the other thing I like is the ability to use AAA batteries that are readily available anywhere. Rechargeables are cool. I like my rechargeable, but for camping or something like that, I kind of like ones that I can just carry extra batteries with. So let's take a quick look at the night footage, and then we'll wrap this thing up. Okay, so here we are in the dark with the i3T EOS, and just to show you, this is the 5 lumens. Light this thing up, so for reading or whatever, I'm just my show notes here. Pretty decent here, and I'm about 1.5 feet, 18 inches from the paper with the light. And then if you try to shine down, there's a nice big plant down there. You can kind of see it. Now that's about 8 feet from the light, and that's at just 5 lumens. If we shine it on out to the old outdoor studio out there, you really can't see a whole lot out there. But when we click it again, take it up to the 180 lumens, you can see it really does. It's for such a small light, it really does a pretty good job of lighting up the old outdoor studio in the back. And that again that's probably what, about 25 yards out there, I believe, something like that. And of course, as you get down closer, you can really see it. Great job on the light dispersion there. So anyway, oh, well, there you go. That's some of the night shots from the i3T EOS by the folks at Olight. I don't know if you're supposed to say EOS or EOS. I'll just say EOS. But I think it's a pretty cool little EDC flashlight. Pretty neat features. And thanks again to the folks at Olight for sending me this so I could show it to you. And as always, thank you for watching Survival on Purpose. Thanks for liking this video, for sharing it, for subscribing. Thanks for doing all your Amazon shopping to those Amazon links. It really does help the channel, and I really appreciate your support. Once again, my name's Brian. You're watching Survival on Purpose. Remember, survival's not an accident. So be prepared. I'll see you next time.